Warm greetings from the high 10. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Miss Moore. Hi, how are you doing, darling? Hi. How's everybody doing? Thank you. God bless all of you for joining the Queen. Hump Day. I will be doing back-to-back lives this evening. The next live after this will be a commenter's pick. So please join me a little later after this live ends. I will be bringing you more information. It will be more of a lighthearted chat with ladies. So if you gentlemen would like to join me, please do. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hello, Air Force. Hi. Jackie, Nisi, SM. Hi. Erica, hello. I've got one mod on board. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a very disturbing story that I will be bringing to you out of the Atlanta, Georgia metro area. For those of you who are familiar with Atlanta, Georgia, you may know this area where these terrible crimes took place. And I will be playing audio from the police department pertaining to what transpired in Atlanta. So just very, very horrific. I'll let a few of you get in the room. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Night Owl. Thank you. Change is here. Hi. Thank you. So glad to have you all on board with me this evening. And thank you all. Hello, Margaret. How are you, darling? I want to thank those of you who joined the Queen last night. We had a very adventurous morning, rather, with those discussions. And I thank you all for joining me in the late morning. I really shouldn't have been up that late. But anyway, I had an early night, so I was up right before 1 a.m. So I decided to go live. Hello, Sweet Peaches. How are you? And we decided to just give it up this morning. And I want to thank those who joined me, especially Miss Terry, because it's because of Miss Terry that we're going to be discussing an interesting topic after this topic. So you ladies join me a little bit later if you don't have anything to do and you want to cut up with some female talk. This next chat will be a topic that one of the commenters mentioned last night, early morning rather. So that's the set information. I've got 26 in the room. Thank you all so much. As I state, a horrific crime, plural, took place in Atlanta, Georgia, pertaining to some spas, and we're going to roll with it. I'm going to bring you the set information. The Intelligencer is the source for this set information.
The suspect did take responsibility for the shootings. He said that early on once we began the interviews with him. He claims that these, and as the chief said, this is still early, but he does claim that it was not racially motivated. He apparently has an issue, what he considers a sex addiction, and sees these locations as something that allows him to go to these places, and it's a temptation for him that he wanted to eliminate. Like I said, it's still early on, but those were comments that he made.
Did he discuss any kind of religious motivation for this, or was he responsible?
Not that I'm aware of. None political. I've heard nothing about politics. The suspect did take responsibility for the shootings. He said that early on once we began the interviews with him. He claims that these, and as the chief said, this is still early, but he does claim that it was not racially motivated. He apparently has an issue, what he considers a sex addiction, and sees these locations as something that allows him to go to these places, and it's a temptation for him that he wanted to eliminate. Like I said, it's still early on, but those were comments that he made.
Did he discuss any kind of religious motivation for this, or was he responsible?
Not that I'm aware of. None political. I've heard nothing about politics. The suspect did take responsibility for the shootings. He said that early on once we began the interviews with him. He claims that these, and as the chief said, this is still early, but he does claim that it was not racially motivated. He apparently has an issue, what he considers a sex addiction, and sees these locations as something that allows him to go to these places, and it's a temptation for him that he wanted to eliminate. Like I said, it's still early on, but those were comments that he made.
Did he discuss any kind of religious motivation for this, or was he responsible?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of.
Or political.
None political. I've heard nothing about politics.
And he censored his social.
The suspect did take responsibility for the shootings. He said that early on once we began the interviews with him. He claims that these, and as the chief said, this is still early, but he does claim that it was not racially motivated. He apparently has an issue, what he considers a sex addiction, and sees these locations as something that allows him to go to these places, and it's a temptation for him that he wanted to eliminate. Like I said, it's still early on, but those were comments that he made.
Did he discuss any kind of religious?
It's like they keep repeating the same thing over and over. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that off since because I see it's repetitive. So that's coming from the police department. Let me read you a little bit, and then we can get into the discussion. If you would like to join the panel, feel free. When I drop the link. What we know about the Atlanta area spa attacks. A gunman killed 6 Asian women and 2 others in attacks on spas across the metropolitan Atlanta area on Tuesday evening, a spree that has sent shockwaves throughout the country as it grapples with an apparent surge in violence against people of Asian descent. Officials say they are still piecing together what may have motivated the suspect, Robert Aaron Long, who was charged with 8 counts of murder. The horrific attack has been condemned as an act of hate across the nation, as high as the White House. Officials say suspect claimed attacks were not racially motivated. During a briefing on Wednesday morning, officials said that the suspect told police he was a sex addict who had visited spas in the past and wanted to punish those who saw as feeding his addiction. He claimed that it was not racially motivated, said Cherokee County Sheriff Frank Reynolds. He apparently has an issue, what he considers a sex addiction, and sees these locations as something that he wanted to eliminate. Authorities said there was no indication the businesses were illicit. So please take note of that, as far as they know. Amid renewed national attention on bias incidents against Asians, many pushed back on law enforcement's characterization of the killings. One official said the suspect had a bad day while renewing calls for solidarity with Asian Americans. Whatever the motivation here, I know Asian Americans, they are very concerned because, I've been speaking about the brutality against Asian Americans, and it's troubling, President Biden told reporters at the White House on Wednesday afternoon. Authorities also said that Long legally purchased a 9mm handgun he used in the killings on Tuesday, and that he claimed to have been on his way to Florida to commit more attacks when he was arrested. The attacks. A lone gunman in a hoodie was seen on surveillance around 5 p.m. on Tuesday evening at Young's Asian massage parlor in Ackworth, Georgia, in the northern Atlanta suburbs. The gunman entered the business and allegedly shot to death 4 people inside, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. 2 Asian women, a white woman, and a white man. A Hispanic man was shot but survived. The suspected shooter was seen fleeing in a black SUV south to the Buckhead neighborhood of northeastern Atlanta, where he shot to death 4 Asian women at a pair of spas. Around 5:40 p.m., 4 more people were killed in shootings at 2 separate massage parlors across the street from each other on Piedmont Road near the intersection with Cheshire Bridge Road, according to interim Atlanta Police Chief Rodney Bryant. Police first responded to Gold Spa, where they found 3 women dead from the gunshot wounds inside the business. Atlanta Police spokesman Sergeant John Chaffee said, while investigating the scene, the officers were called across the street to another shooting at aromatherapy spa, where they found another woman dead from a gunshot wound inside. The suspect, Robert Aaron Long, 21, of Woodstock, Georgia, about 5 miles away from the first shooting, was arrested on Tuesday night. Law enforcement issued an all-points bulletin for Long after spotting his SUV and license plate on security camera footage from the first attack. 3 hours after the shooting spree began, he was intercepted on I-75 in Crisp County, about 150 miles south of Atlanta. Crisp County Sheriff Billy Hancock said State troopers and sheriff deputies trapped Long's vehicle on the highway where they caused it to spin out of control and took him to jail without incident, according to the Washington Post. He has been charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault. This is the photo of the suspect who was apprehended by law officials. Details on Long's background are scant. The Daily Beast reported he belonged to a Baptist church and described his interests on Instagram as pizza, guns, drums, music, family, and God. This pretty much sums up my life. The victims. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office released the names of the 4 killed in the first attack in Ackworth. Delana Ashley Yuan, 33. Paul Andre Michaels, 54. Zhao Ji Tan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correct, and Da Yu Fing, both 44. Elcesius Hernandez Ortiz, 30, was shot multiple times, but the gunman steps away from the Young's Asian massage spa in Ackworth. I've been shot, he told his wife, Flora Gonzalez, in a phone call, according to the New York Times. Gonzalez said her husband is in the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds, including one in his forehead. Authorities have not identified the victims from the Atlanta attacks. Separately, an official from the South Korean consulate in Atlanta said 4 of the 6 women killed were ethnic Koreans. The rise of hate and violence against Asians. The shootings come at a time of ongoing alarm over a rise in violence and hateful incidents against people of Asian descent in the United States, particularly amid the coronavirus pandemic. Given the racist rhetoric invade against Asians over the virus that have appeared in China. In his first national address as president last week, Biden condemned the reported surge in attacks against Asian Americans, saying that they must stop. Roughly 7.6% of the population of Georgia's Fulton County, which includes Atlanta, is of Asian descent. A new study released on Tuesday showed that were almost 4,000 incidents targeting Asians in the U.S. over the past year, and as NBC News reports, according to that research, Asian women were more than twice as likely to be targeted. It's Asian men. New data has revealed over the past year the number of anti-Asian hate incidents, which can include shunning, slurs, physical attacks, is greater than previously reported. The research released by reporting forum Stop AAPI Hate on Tuesday revealed nearly 3,800 incidents were reported over the course of roughly a year during the pandemic. It's a significantly higher number than last year's account of about 2,800. Hate incidents nationwide over the span of 5 months. Women made up a far higher share of the reports, at 68% compared to men, who made up 29% of the respondents. The nonprofit does not report incidents to police. The data, which includes incidents that occurred between March 19th of last year and February 28th of this year, shows that roughly 503 incidents took place in 2021 alone. Verbal harassment and shunning were the most common types of discrimination, making up 68.1% and 20.5% of the reports, respectively. The third most common category, physical assault, made up 11.1% of the total incidents. More than a third of incidents occurred at businesses, the primary site of discrimination, while a quarter took place in public streets. That's just basically the said information. The Intelligencer is the source if you need verification for the information I brought to you. So this video is confirming 8 dead. They got the suspect. He is in custody. He is a Caucasian male, 21 years of age. He claims that this is not racially motivated, but that these spas represent an alliance to his sexual addiction. So he basically were knocking off the people who were aiding his addiction. You are entitled to believe what you think. Some of you may say it's terrorism, racism. It is up to you, but that is his spoken word that he gave to the authorities for why he shot these women. And the first thing I was thinking about were a shop that was here many moons ago, and it did cater to the sexual nature. It was a spa, and naturally it was closed down because the there was sexual acts being performed inside of the spa, and then it arose from the dead under a new name. And I mentioned that to my brother earlier, that, there are some places that do have hanky-panky going on behind closed doors, but as they state in this clip of information, they have not verified any type of deviant behavior, sexual behavior going on inside of the spa, plural. But my sister-in-law was like, oh, they have Oriental spas there? So she didn't know that Oriental people owned them because they live up north. So I guess the spas that my sister-in-law sees there are maybe, predominantly owned by Caucasian people. But I told her, yes, we do have spas here in the area in the South, and they are owned by Oriental Korean people. That is the set information. I will drop the link if you'd like to come up and give your commentary about what you think took place in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you believe what he said about the incident? There was a video I was looking for. I can't find it. I lost it. There was a lady who I think is the one who called in the tip. And I'd like to play what she said if I can find it. Hold on one second. Thanks for joining me, and thank the mods for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you all are well out there. Thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. The support. Thank you so much. Just going to drop this down. Pray everything works in my favor today. I'm now currently dropping the link. Thank you all so much for joining me. So now we are bringing politics into this conversation. This has nothing to do with Trump, Cuomo, or any. Hey. Okay. See this right now. I say I got to watch everything that goes on. Hello, Terry. Yes, keep politics out of this, please. If you want to give your opinion, please. And if you cannot be respectful in the chat or the panel, I prefer you remove yourself. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know him, so I can't say what was going on with the man. I really can't. I mean, it's going to always look like it's racial because of how many people he gunned down. That's what you're gonna think. The assumption will be that it was racially motivated. If you would like to hit the link to give your opinion of the said matter that transpired in the Metro Atlanta area, please join the panel. Thank you, Alicia. Yes, know that you are free to comment, but if I think it's going to get unruly or whatever, and the mods just want to let the comments go, okay, I will block the comments. I don't want any bickering in the chat. This is just a basic discussion of some people have lost their lives, no matter what the race is, or, they're still human beings who didn't deserve to be gunned down inside of a business, home. It doesn't matter. Whatever the reasons are, it's still wrong nonetheless. And I can't say why. If this is his reason, he has a sex problem, he felt like these people were catering to his sex problem, I can't say that he's that he's lying. How can I say that he's lying? That's all you have to go by is what he said. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Yes, I'll be praying for you, Edward. Are y'all having tornadoes down there? Oh, why wonder that they took down the page? Yeah, that's to be expected. Also, pray for the family in Indianapolis that was gunned down over the weekend. I did put up on my community board a short video of the murders that took place in Indianapolis. I also put the link to the GoFundMe page. Feel free to investigate the page before donating money. There is a organizer. I left his name on that page. So if you would like to inquire any information to Mr. Lewis pertaining to the GoFundMe, feel free. It is your right. But I did put that on the community post. That was the only GoFundMe that I found. I've yet to get any information pertaining to where the funerals will be held. And that's what I was seeking out. And I'm waiting for a response so I can bring you that said information. Thank you. Psychosis is real. This is almost the same storyline as Trayvon Martin with George Zimmerman, peeking out his blinds, looking for troubles, shaking my head. I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Thank you, Edward. Be safe, sweetheart. Air Force, would you like to come up and give your opinion pertaining to the information? Yes, please hit the like button. Share. Share with your friends and family, co-workers, the queen. I really appreciate it. They should have kept his page up so we can all see what kind of person he is. Well, you always got to remember, there's other people that will have the information on their timeline. Always remember, people post, they tag people. So you can shut down Facebook, but the people you tag, that information is on their timeline as well. So it never goes away. The nail salons up here, not necessarily spas, are owned by many Asians. Yes, they are hardworking and do a great business. Okay, Marcina. I think he's simply a psycho. This was a horrific act. Yes, it was, Terry, it was. I just can't even imagine, going outside, period, about my day, and now I'm sitting here gurgling for air to breathe because somebody has shot me. It's just insane. Yep, they snatch up those screenshots real quick, laugh out loud. Yes, white supremacy is too real. Yes. Hi, Ruby Ray. Thanks for joining me. If you would like to join the conversation, please hit the link and bring your commentary to the panel. Thank you so much. 52 in the room. Thank you so much. Know that I will be jumping back on a little bit later. It will be a woman-to-woman discussion. And it should be a wonderful live. I hope it will be exciting as the one I had this morning with the ladies and gentlemen. We had a very interesting discussion. It got a little off track for a quick moment because you know how some people come in and just get beside themselves. But we roll with it, and we had a very wonderful conversation. Interesting, intriguing, all those said things. I let it loose for 3 hours. That was a long live, but you ladies kept me up. Some fellas too. You all had me on my toes this morning, honey. Y'all had the queen rolling this morning. I must say I thoroughly enjoyed that live. Okay, that's fine, honey. Yeah, Crystal, you said you're still laughing. that live was rough. And I got one of my good characters in here now, Miss Terry. Miss Terry, for those who see Miss Terry in the live right now in the chat, she will be the not the focus of the next live, but it will be her commentary suggestion that the live will be about after this one. Thank you, Miss Terry. It's all about you, baby. It's all about it's all about you, baby. Amen. I'm looking forward to it too. Hello, Queen. How you doing? Queen Talks Crime has joined us. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Because I'm telling you, this morning, I swear, I said, man, they're going to find me dead in my own apartment. Because I ain't laughed so hard. Oh, my goodness. Y'all showed out this morning. Y'all showed out. Yes, y'all did. Y'all had me dead this morning. I said, man, I ain't going to be able to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing today. I didn't get no focus because y'all had me rolling. But yes, some people have passed away in Atlanta, Georgia, the metro area. Let's pray for those people. Once again, now somebody's got to bury 8 people. This is bad. This is horrific. First of the year, 3rd month of the year, we have all these people deceased, children, adults, elderly. It's horrific. It's just bad business. I really hate these stories because they're getting old now. Just people just killing each other for no reason. Yes, it is heartbreaking. I was hoping I could find that lady that was speaking, that was talking. I don't know which article it was. Thank you. What you said, had a good time? Oh, exquisite, you did. That was nice. That was very nice. I'm surprised y'all up. Y'all should be tired from last night. Lord have mercy. Well, this morning rather. Oh, I'm trying to find this woman that was speaking. The other day. Please join the discussion. If you'd like to hit the link, please join me. Tell me how you feel about what happened down there in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you all feel safe going to these spas, get your nails done now? Because most nail salons in America are owned by Oriental Korean people. How do you feel? Some of you say it's racial. The person who did the shooting said it's not racial. He has a problem. It's a sex addiction. So basically he's admitting that he's gone to what? One of these places and gotten sexual favors. I think y'all missed that part. He's basically saying, I've gone in one of these spas and had sex inside of them. So this is what I'm saying. Just think about what he said.
Hello.
Yes.
This is, oh my goodness, this is unreal.
You pausing so long. I got worried. Look, you know how I thought it was gonna be somebody else.
Oh my goodness. But you know what? I've always thought about this happening when I'm getting my nails done.
Yes.
I've always thought about people coming in because they don't have security guards or anything like that, right? And then the way everything is right now, it's horrible right now. But I've always thought about someone walking up in there with a gun and robbing the place and
Robbie,
whatnot.
yes,
I've always thought about that.
yes.
Yeah, because they have cash, So for this to happen, and he says it's contributing to his sex addiction. I think that's a little far-fetched. I think it's a little more
Why?
than
Why you say that? Why? Why
I
you
think
say that?
I think it's a little more than that.
What you only you're saying that because they were all up near the same race, but they did say in the article that other races were shot. A Hispanic man and a white man was shot. A white person was shot. Wasn't just Oriental, Korean, whatever appropriate word.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the case, then why did he shoot the other men? I mean,
what did I tell you about that? What did I tell you about? Don't ask why.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Who was this caller?
And how was he stopped?
On the highway. He was gone. He was already farther down south on the interstate, possibly going to Florida.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Huh. Mm-hmm. So and then he must have visited. He's been to these places.
That's why I made the comment saying perhaps it is the reason that he gave. I have a problem. I'm psychotic. I'm sick in the head. See, you don't even know if he's schizophrenic. You don't know. His mind could have been telling him anything. I got to stop this addiction. I keep going in these places, getting sexual favors. He could have been doing all kind of stuff, addicted to porn, all this. We don't know everything yet. So he eliminated what he thought was his problem, which were the spas. What he's saying is what he told authorities, that it wasn't racial. So why am I to say that it's racial? Because what? Why can't it be that was his reason?
Yeah. And then, so were these, I didn't hear all of it. Were these spas within close proximity to?
Yes. Two were across the street from each other, and another one I think was 30 miles out.
Oh, outside. Wow. Yeah. Oh.
So he already said in this statement I brought to y'all that he was on his way to Florida to handle some more business when he was stopped. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Because he's already basically admitting that, hey, this is how I rock, this is how I get down. I've been in these places before. I don't know if it's necessarily the ones that he shot, but he's alluding to the fact that they are a problem for him. He's patronized. So, hey, I'm sick of being this way. So I'm going to eliminate y'all so y'all won't be a problem for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he has mental issues. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. How about going to get some counseling?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he should have did instead.
Right.
Instead of killing people because of his addiction.
Because of his addiction.
That's
Lord, we're gonna shoot the dope man because we addicted to crack. I'm dead.
Or cigarettes. Or anything. Really, you addicted to something, you're gonna kill somebody because you have the addiction.
We're gonna shoot up the girl at in the shoe department. We can't stop buying shoes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. The
addiction
is wow. How old was he? 20. What'd you say? 21?
21.
Oh my goodness.
He was a baby. Or as I call him, a boppy.
Does it say where he resides?
Woodstock, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
Where's that at?
Woodstock is in Georgia.
Oh.
I think I got another picture of him. Hold on a minute. Yeah, he is in Georgia.
In Georgia. So how is it in Georgia? Is anybody in the chat from Georgia, I wonder, that can let us know how is the I don't want to bring up a whole issue, but
that is another photo of him.
Oh wow. Wow. 21, huh?
Yes.
So in Georgia. So that's where, yeah, isn't it a lot of racial?
Go ahead, baby.
Isn't it a lot of racial tension there in Georgia?
Well, it's like anywhere. It's always problems. You know, northern Atlanta area, Georgia, caters to all different races. But as you start going farther down south, it becomes, you know, the rural hick towns, like you see in most states in America.
Okay.
You know, everywhere in the state in the United States got some places where it's predominantly Caucasian, and no
Right.
blacks, no Asians, no Mexicans, Puerto Ricans,
Right.
and it's, you know, not probably the friendliest places to live.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we have to wait to see what else happens. Is it
Right?
or if his parents come out and talk?
I haven't heard anything. I think a woman talked, and I was trying to pull that article up. I had it on the phone when I first started, and I didn't save it because I was wanting to play the conversation that she gave about. I think she was the one that may have gave the tip.
Oh, that it was going on. She called in.
I think so. And I was trying to find it to play it, and I can't remember the source of the article. Very disturbing.
It really is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, here go our other friend. Here she go. Hold on. We've got Miss Exquisite joining us.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good.
Y'all ought to be sleepy. Ain't y'all tired of the queen? I don't get enough of me, baby.
It was crazy.
Y'all don't get enough of me, do you?
We was on one.
Speak up a little bit, Exquisite, so I can read.
I had said I'm gonna figure out how to get on here.
Well, you on here. Tell us what you think, Exquisite.
It's crazy, and I've been following up on different stories about that, and it's really crazy. And I just with everything going on, we know that was a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, trying to fix my camera so to shine.
Yeah, I need your volume. I need your volume up, baby.
Hold on. Yeah, this phone it's all the way up too.
Okay, well, just go ahead and speak. Hey, Vinny.
I feel like it's a hate crime, and that's just crazy.
Why? Just because they owned it?
He had to target those people going in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably sat outside, watched, you know.
But I'm just saying, he does admit he had a sexual problem. So if I was a racist, do I want to also tell you that I got a sex addiction?
It seemed like something against women.
Okay.
Could be. I mean, like, because, you know, like a lot of guys not going to a spa. So it's a lot of more women going to a spa. So I was like, dang, do he have something against women?
Well, you know, all I'm going to say is a lot of Oriental people own those type of establishments here in the South. And who's to say he hadn't been patronizing? Obviously, he had it. He's telling on himself. He's been going. And he felt like they're aiding him.
Crazy.
You got to remember, this is what I keep trying to make y'all understand. You can't think like what you would do and not do. You have to think of the mind of the person that did it. You understand what I'm saying? It's the logic behind it. There is no logic. So he's probably sick. He's probably really, really sick.
That's what I put in the comments. He's really sick.
He's been planning this a while, thinking, you know, I'm messed up. I'm always doing this. You know, ain't no telling what that boy been doing. You know, he's probably addicted
trying to go in there and get with women, and ain't nobody been trying to holler at him.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably addicted to porn.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably come out. He's addicted to porn. Yeah. And these people, like he said, these are his words. They were a problem for me.
It's crazy. Yeah.
They're aiding my problem.
Sick.
It's very sick.
Real sick.
And I hate that because now, once again, somebody's got to come up with money to bury all these people.
Mm-hmm. How many people?
And he did kill other people. He didn't just kill Oriental women. He killed he wounded a Hispanic guy, And he killed, I believe, a white man, if I'm not mistaken, what I read in that article.
How many people
So
altogether?
he was
It's a
just
total of 8 people
so
dead, if I'm not mistaken. What I brought is
That
8.
is
my
wow.
thing. I'm like, but why would you go to the
So he shot the
like
men too. So you can't even say it's about the women. He shot the men.
the
He could let
women?
them. He had to shoot them.
Right. It's just kind of like why you pick that, like where people going and they relaxed and you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be
But
going
well, like
to a
I told
spa
you,
to be relaxed.
you thinking about your, but you thinking about yourself.
Right.
You ain't thinking about somebody sick. Why would you go in the schoolhouse and shoot up a bunch of kids?
Mm-hmm.
Because my mommy's like them more than me. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. There's no logic. There's no logic behind the shooting they just had in Atlanta at the barbershop. I was gonna bring you that. What you go up in there and do?
Hmm.
What happened?
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Why you shooting up babies' birthdays? They outside having a good time. You fall out with Pookie. Whoop, 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 whoop. Everybody on the ground. Why?
Like they said too, they giving a lot of these people all this money, and that's first thing they going to do is buy guns and bullets because there's a lot of shooting that's going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yes.
It's
Vinny
been a
says
whole
probably
lot.
been rejected a lot in life. Maybe mommy issues. I agree, Vinny. I agree with that. Yes. Traveler says it's not that type of spa. What you mean, Traveler? What type of spa you talking about? Okay. Alicia says he has unrealistic expectations of sex. Maybe was angry because he's unable to find a stable, healthy relationship, sexual relationship, kind of like the Elliot Rodgers guy in Santa Barbara. I don't know that story.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe something with him he needed
Well, I don't
something.
make excuses,
So
Ruby.
somebody
I'm just saying he told why he did it, so I can't argue why he did it. If the man said he did it because he had sex reasons, that's it. But what I'm trying to explain is it doesn't really matter in the end. He didn't have no right killing those people, no matter what the reasons were. Whether it was he didn't like or he got a sex problem, he felt like they were aiding him. It's just wrong, period.
Yes.
He had no business killing them
yeah.
folks. It didn't matter who
And
was
it
in there.
ain't no
It was a
telling
child in there.
if one of the persons that was involved in that ended up, passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda
Like what you mean?
maybe because if he's saying he had a sex problem, maybe he tried to talk to somebody and they
One of the people that worked there.
Turned them down or something.
So you think he was attracted to one of the women in the salon? Is that what you're saying?
Probably the woman or the man. Ain't no telling.
A victim of Sandy, why would a minor be working in a salon? You know, children can't work in the United States. Now, where you going with that? Oh, look at Vinny said maybe downstairs dysfunction junction. So no happy ending possible. Man, y'all
That's for the next
can't
conversation.
let one article be serious alive. I swear.
That's for the next conversation.
Junction, what's your function? Y'all remember that, don't you, as a kid?
Yeah. That age
Ooh.
you want to know. Look, that
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I want to hear nothing about. Look, I want to hear nothing about your Pokemon. Shut your mouth.
Oh. Crazy.
It's bad. Night Owl, what you got to say? Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Night Owl.
I never know what this
Hey,
guy was
Crystal Bay. Hey, Exquisite. Hey, Miss Angela. Miss Angela. I just
Hi,
wanted
how
to
you
chime in on this story. I do have family in Atlanta, and I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna listen to nothing about no mental issues, no daddy issues, no sex issues. He did this simply because he had hatred in his heart, and he went in there and shot them folks.
Okay.
Because if this was a melanated person that killed people, no matter what race, it would be labeled what it is, homegrown terrorism. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. I'm like Ruby. I'm not gonna make his mind go. It's people insane every day. It's people with sex addictions. It's people with porn addictions. It's people with mental issues. They deranged. They still don't bother nobody. What about them people that got them same issues, but they ain't went shot up people?
But you know what we're saying. The people have all types of reasons for why they do stuff. It don't mean I agree with it. It don't mean I agree with why they doing it. But the people are sick every day. Somebody just got killed over a stimulus check. Come on.
Right. They sick. And that's why I said about him, I don't want to hear nothing he told the police. The fact is, he needs the same sentence he gave them people.
Well,
Period, point blank. He didn't give them a
he ain't gonna
chance.
get it. He gonna get your money for 20, 30
Right.
years.
And that's the sad part.
Put that needle in his arm, but he getting ready to lay up like a fat cat.
Exactly. And that's why they understand, even when the police was like, they said these are his words, it wasn't hatred, it wasn't politics. I'm like, it ain't gotta be none of that. It was simple, the simple fact that he had hatred in him. Mm-hmm. Whether he was a bigot or not, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Everybody entitled to be what they want. But I'm not gonna be like, well, he deranged and his daddy this and his mama this and he scraped his knee at 10 and didn't nobody hug him. What?
You see.
No. No, we tired of it.
You tell your baby, let my mama kiss your boo-boo. You hurt yourself.
Yeah. Nobody hugged him and read him a bedtime story or the tooth fairy didn't come. No.
And hopefully his mom don't go down there to the prison doing that.
To the what? This quiz. You broke up. What you say, baby?
It's just kind of like I said, and hopefully his mama don't be going down to the trying to do that.
Going down there doing what? I can't hear you.
Hopefully his mama don't be trying to go down to the prison and do that.
Do what?
Do what?
And kid trying
you know what?
Boo-boo and his scratches. Trying to go down there to the prison.
Y'all won't do right. Y'all just do not do right. Exquisite.
I'm doing right.
Oh my goodness.
I just said because they come up with he is saying and he didn't know what he was doing and he bought the gun. You frozen, Exquisite.
And my brother sending me crazy stuff. What is my brother talking? Y'all, they wait good. I go loud. Oh man. Okay.
I don't want to hear that bad. He was sitting in his car with his dog reading Bible scriptures and it came across his mind and he thought he was Jesus. I don't want to hear none of that. Mm-hmm. That man had hatred in him and he shot those people for no reason at all. You don't kill if you addicted to sex. If we go with that logic, why would you kill the people you getting the sex from? You got a sex addiction. You don't kill the addiction. You keep going for it. No, what you do if you have a addiction is get you some help.
Right.
You don't shoot people because you have an addiction. You shoot people because you got hatred in your heart. You don't shoot 8 people then realize, oh, I did something wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, you knew that when you shot the first person and you kept shooting. This is something you wanted to do.
I believe my older brother is listening to this conversation, and I don't even want to repeat what he just said. He got to be listening because of something he just sent me in my. Oh Lord, why he did it? Y'all don't even want me to repeat it. That's why I'm trying to get him on the that he talk about what we talking about. Because
we want to hear what brother said.
Yeah,
no, what about brother? This is the older brother.
Big brother, what'd you say?
He said he got to be talking about what I'm talking about because I told him I was live. Then he said, okay. And then the next line said, somebody get him STD.
Oh.
I'm trying to get.
Hey, that's a possibility now.
Yeah. My brother has been listening because that comment don't make no sense because we weren't talking about nothing. Well, maybe. Okay.
We went to the doctor and got him some cream.
He's 50 plus. He's a young 50. He's a beautiful black baby doll. But he's married. Sorry, ladies. Sorry.
Dang it.
I know it. My brother chocolate, huh? That bald head will make you fall down, baby.
Not fall down.
That's just a beautiful black man. He's just a nice looking man, but you know how that goes. But you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe he went in there and got a little something, came up short. That's something to think about too.
Never mind, because right there, you left that open for me. I was gonna say something. They left him short.
He went in short too.
right, Crystal. Yes, sis. He went in there with a baby eggplant.
He came out short. He went in there short.
We're not gonna do this on a serious subject now. Y'all stop it.
We were
shortcomings.
trying to figure it out. We're
Y'all
trying
and them eggplants. I sure wish y'all quit talking about them eggplants. I can't take it.
The baby one.
Well,
the
look.
Vienna sausages. Okay.
Oh, okay, say okay. Well, let's think about what my brother just said. What if he went in there and got caught up and caught something, and now
Yeah.
he's mad as hell? Since
That's
y'all want to
revealed.
make no excuses about mental issues, this and that. Maybe it is more than just I got a sex addiction. Ooh, me a like of you, but you gave me something down there.
Yeah. I could see somebody being upset about that, and I can see that. I can see that more than
Watching.
somebody having a sex addiction and killing
Well, if
somebody.
you go
Then
to a public,
I got my older brother on, and we're gonna let him speak for just a second. Sir, look at you. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You texted me that you're watching me, so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can hear whatever you say. So you are live. So you think he caught something?
Yeah, they done burnt him.
Okay, I did. They burnt him.
They done gave him herpes or something. He done went in there and went off like that.
Lord have mercy. I don't know what to say. So you think he got a venereal disease?
It's something that made him snap, crackle, and pop like that.
Okay, so you don't believe that it was he's sexually addicted and he felt like these people were aiding his addiction?
I don't know. I think them people take care of his addiction. Something else happened.
Oh my God. But you remember what the police said. It's not supposed to, they haven't gotten any verification that that place is catering to sexual needs.
Right, because it ain't none of their business.
Are y'all listening to him?
mm-hmm.
Y'all so quiet. Y'all act like Jesus walked in with him. Yeah, he said,
no,
they
we was
said
witness.
I put mine on mute because you know how sometimes you get that echo.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Somebody said, I think we need to know a little more about his background before we can call it a hate crime. Prayers for victims and families. Yes, okay. Bubby, anything else you want to say? You looking nice tonight. Where you going?
I'm already there.
You have fun at the grocery store. Bring me some chicken wing or something back.
It's some barbecue.
You nasty.
Come on, ass man, fuck.
You know you live. You do know you live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying. You look at you. You're beautiful. Oh, the next live. Can you join us on the next live? It's going to be about cougars.
Can't wait for that one.
You gonna come on? Will you show your face up there on the screen?
Yeah, I might.
Okay. Oh, why you grinning?
That's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But dude done went in there for something though, ain't they? They done burnt him or something.
He said they don't burn the mind.
Why he gonna go up in that tripping like that?
I don't know, baby. They trying to put it together. I said it could be that he has a sexual addiction. He's mad that these places are catering to sex. So basically, what he's doing is he's saying, "I've been in one of these spas, maybe not these, but I've been into a spa. I done got down there. One of them ladies, hey, they're evil. I'm a Christian. Whatever. We gotta eliminate the strain."
Put either that or burn or they'll put it on.
Oh my
I believe
God.
you just put it on my live. You're a sinner.
What's your word, Miss Aslo? Heathen.
You want me look? You want me to show? You want me to show my fine brother? You want me to show your face? You scared?
They say, I ain't scared. They don't know me.
Well, that's what I said. I can just give them a glimpse.
Let us see you, brother.
You ready? Finish chewing. This is my baby.
For me, yeah.
What? what? Okay, I see you though, big brother. What?
That's the older one.
Okay.
Walter, we gonna get Walter up here because we'll get that baby one up here. Oh Jesus! Well, I'm gonna let you finish, eating. But I thank you. You have anything else you'd like to say, sir, before I check out?
That's it.
That's all you want to say. So he got a venereal disease from one of them gals, and now he done went and got mad at all of them. That's what you're saying?
You see the day that they done put it on him.
Oh Lord. See, you talking like a man now.
But maybe he went up in there and they wouldn't give him none, and now that's why he snapped.
I know people are crazy. That's why I'm talking about this subject, because it's crazy. Okay, Krista, what did you just say?
Maybe he went up in there and they wouldn't give him sexual favors, and that's why he snapped.
That okay. Okay.
Well, if you ain't working with nothing, you can't get mad.
You know what? Now that we're gonna talk about big pants. Now we don't have enough of them shortcomings. Y'all love talking about them grown men. Oh, you missed the live this morning. It was Bill Cosby versus R. Kelly versus T.I. What's going on with the men? You missed that live this morning. You got to go back and recap.
It's so hard.
Don't start.
Them girls, I think, them girls just, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they were doing.
But there was some children now. Now there was some children now. It was, yeah.
Some 16-year-old girl.
Yeah, that one girl in the beginning, she was a kid when he met her. When they did the first documentary. Don't let me get off that subject now because I'm on something else, but you understand.
Oh, you talking about R. Kelly, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about R. Kelly. Who you talking about?
Oh, T.I., I know that nigga, R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Put the cup down. Put the cup down. Look, I already know what's in the cup. Let me guess. Watermelon Ciroc or which is it? Jeepers Creepers.
Some peach. Hey, but they he most definitely don't want them.
What's your point?
If they're over 25, he don't need them.
Well, but you do know that there were women that were older. What y'all grinning about under y'all breath? I can hear y'all.
We should have hip on that live, baby.
What is going on to me? I mean, what's going on? What he said sounds logical to me as a LMT. I've had some clients come on in the clinic who giving me the creeps. Well, it could be that. See, that's why I said I don't really know. Oh Lord, who victim is saying you really going on with this? Now you talking about money laundering. Lord Jesus, okay.
Not money laundering.
Thank you for the compliment.
Well, if all that was going on, he could have reported it to the police.
Look at you.
If you go in the public to have sex in a public atmosphere, you don't think you won't get nothing?
He's done. He might well lay his ass down.
He get ready to lay down. What you mean? He get ready to lay down. He gonna do about 20 years, and then they're gonna give him the needle to the arm. He gonna be proper.
I think he just made that as an excuse, because if he had a sex addiction, don't you think he would have went and got him a
doll,
a girl off the street, a lady of the evening?
Looking at you.
That's what a lot of them would have did. They crazy.
I'm gonna show you a picture one more time so these heifers can shut up, okay?
You know they go get blow up dolls and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
when they alone.
Yeah, when they have the. Now that's a sex addiction for real.
Don't put that in your mouth.
Look at Giselle when I was all at the sex store.
Here's my brother. Stop for the last time. Just give it a rest now. Damn.
Smile, big brother.
We see you.
We see you. Okay.
Love you. Hit you later. Okay, bye, baby. Okay. Y'all some old heathens. Y'all got damn face. Hey, you can't eat. Well, I thank y'all for joining me. That was interesting though. What if he didn't burn?
Then he should have went to the doctor and got some cream or a shot.
Yeah, because why kill all those people? They're not the ones that gave it to him. Yeah. But it is possible. I mean, that he went up in there wanting extra favors, and they shot him down. They're like, no, we don't do that. And then get mad.
Or say you ain't got enough for her.
Yo.
What is with you and these Pokemons? I don't know.
I'm just saying that some women would tell you like, oh nah, bruh.
You yelling at her. That's the crazy part.
Me don't do no baby eggplant. No.
You go down the street, you know, get here.
Yeah.
And so,
you know what? So I already know. Yeah, we talk about a serious situation right now. Y'all,
okay, serious.
What y'all gonna do when we get to the other subject matter?
Oh, we gonna cut up.
Me don't want wet noodle. Me don't want that noodle. No. Limp.
Cut up bad, huh?
I can't with y'all. Come in with his pig and pennies.
He needed some more milk.
Hey, Aquarius 63. But it's sad because, like I said, these people are no longer living over this foolishness. Whatever the hell was going on with him, he's all the way jacked up. He's jacked up. And it's just only a matter of time what else they're gonna come up with, his secrets and
I think they're gonna find. I think they're gonna find more than just if he had a sex addiction. I don't think it's all just on a sex addiction. I don't believe that.
Okay.
I just don't, because what if he went into those places and and wanted sex, but they turned them down? And you did say that the police said that there's no evidence that those places operate like that, right?
Yes.
So that's just so it's possible that they shut him down and they're like, no, we don't do that.
Okay.
And he got mad and went on ahead and took it out on all the places that he went that shut him down. I can see that happening.
Okay.
He can't handle rejection.
Yeah. So that I could see him. There's no excuse for killing somebody, but I do see him catching a rage from that, but not having a sex addiction. And then, like Night Owl said, you're not gonna go out and kill the addiction itself.
Okay.
You're not gonna do that.
I think he was probably he could have been just crazy too. Like, crazy. Like, that's a whole nother subject. I don't want to touch that subject, then it'd be a whole nother, but he could have just been crazy. Because like you say, it wasn't no hate or no racial or no, it was something else. It was something about racism, but that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, I think I agree. It was more than just him. So he says a sex addiction. It was more than just that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was a terroristic.
Okay.
You ain't shot that many people up, had a gun ready, and just targeted spas. If you that insane, you gonna kill anything because you out of your mind.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Insane people get off. Well, not get off, but they are in facilities for life when they do these type of crimes because they not aware of what they're actually doing. He was aware to have a gun and shoot at specific people at specific areas.
Yes, and then was going to travel on to continue if he wouldn't have got caught, there would have been more people dead in another state.
Yeah, that's what I was
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So he was in his right mind.
How he didn't kill himself if he was crazy? If he had
a terrorist.
Right.
That's what he was, a real terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to pull up these stories, but they keep wanting me to log into the New York Times to get it. But
he didn't go to no post office. He didn't go to no church. He didn't go to no school. He didn't go to nothing else but spas. So it was something specific about spas.
Yeah.
He just told you. You don't want to believe that? Why you don't want to believe it?
Don't want to believe what?
Why I don't want to believe
that
it?
he did it because he got a sexual problem.
That
Right.
no, it's not just that.
He ain't go to no sex store. They sell sexual
Yep,
products
there
every
you go,
day.
night out. Yeah,
He ain't
yeah.
go to the
Why?
sex store.
Yep,
Right.
that's right.
He didn't go pick up random prostitutes. They sell sex.
Right,
He didn't go
right.
to a brothel.
Okay.
Yes, yeah,
I was trying to pull up
All
something.
that is sex.
right.
He didn't go to the store that sells porn tapes or flicks. Right?
Right.
Okay.
got
All that
you gotta
screams
go to the,
sex.
you gotta go to the goodie shop and get those now.
Well, yeah, the
Yep.
goodie shop, that's what I'm saying. But he didn't go to any of that where it is specifically catered to nothing but
But
intimacy.
sex. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, where he would have thought to go.
But
Or
you
you
thought of the massage parlors or the spa.
or like you say, get him a hooker and would have,
I don't
shit, sit there and check
Right.
himself watching porn or something like
You know what Nene
Right.
don't start to me? He should have called Mohawk Dime. You know what?
For real.
Now, I ain't really trying to behave up here, and y'all is making it hard. Don't start no mess up in here. Now, you come up here. You've been talking a whole lot lately on my channel.
She would have gladly took him up over there and showed him a good time.
Ruby, where you from? Y'all so evil. I'm trying to.
And
I'm
gave him a blunt.
up here.
Gave him a blunt and a four loco later.
I can't. Hey, you come up here. I want to hear you anyway. I want to see what you look like.
I was talking logical. I just said that if it was sexy, I didn't say nothing.
And then he's 21.
He's
so
a baby. He gave up his whole life. Sad.
I could see his hormones raging at 21. But
Right.
yeah.
But he had to keep him in check.
Right. Yeah.
His mama probably claimed him on that taxes and didn't give him that stimulus check.
I'm not gonna play with y'all.
Let's see if this is something about the woman that heard him. Hold on a minute. Yeah. It's a commercial. Hold on. I want to see if there's something else. This is News 5 in Atlanta 12 hours ago. I want to see if this is something about that girl that called in. Hold on. Let's get this commercial playing. Good Lord.
I think he was rejected. It's something more than just
Has
the
to be
sex.
just in life, though, not just
like a man. Girl, stop.
In life. I think he was rejected just in life, period.
Yes.
21-year-old suspect with murder. And while many are calling this a hate crime, while investigators say have not established a clear motive in this case. A deadly massage parlor shooting spree in Georgia with a 21-year-old suspect, Robert Long, revealing his own stunning admission to authorities that he shot to death 8 victims, most of them women of Asian descent, not because of their race, but a troubling temptation he was trying to suppress.
He made indicators that he has some issues, potentially sexual addiction, and may have frequented some of these places in the past.
4 people died in the first attack at a spa in the Atlanta area. Just under an hour later, another shooting at a massage parlor in Northeast Atlanta that killed 3 victims. As officers were responding to that shooting, gunfire erupted at another massage parlor right across the street. 1 person was fatally shot. Authorities released these images from a security camera at one of the spas. You see the alleged gunman getting back into a black SUV. It was Long's family who reportedly identified him and who contacted officials who eventually traced him through his cell phone. Investigators in a chilling revelation said he was headed to Florida and planned on carrying out more shootings. While the motive in these shootings is still unclear, over the past year, hate crimes against Asian Americans have significantly increased from COVID-19, with some blaming this population for the spread of the virus, which originated in China.
Anti-Asian racism is deadly. It's real. It is growing stronger and more powerful. And we call on people of every community to come together and say that Asian Americans are human beings.
Police in cities like Seattle and New York have beefed up security patrols in Asian American communities. President Biden.
I guess it stopped there. Hold on. Oh, it's buffering. Well,
Condemned the attacks on Asian Americans, even though officials haven't established a clear motive behind the deadly shootings in this case.
I'm very concerned because, as you know, I've been speaking about the brutality against Asian Americans for the last couple months, and I think it is very, very troubling.
One of Long's former high school classmates who told reporters he was friends with the alleged gunman described Long as a nice and quiet Christian who carried a Bible to school with him every day. A stark contrast to a young man now considered an accused killer who hunted down his victims in the middle of the night.
Wow, I was just so flabbergasted. Just how it's all very hit blindsided.
Investigators, they have been reviewing Long's social media posts for more clues in the shooting. Now, one media outlet in Georgia is reporting that Long entered one of the massage parlors and made statements that he wanted to kill all Asians. That's latest in the news. Winter, Lou Glenn, we'll send it back to you.
Okay.
Wow. There.
That's,
Yep.
And I want to change that. Every night, I'm going to sit down with America's top newsmakers.
That's News 5 for that. If you want to go back and verify that, KTLA News 5. So now we're hearing somebody say he walked in one of the salons saying he wanted to kill all Asians. So I said, I can't say because I wasn't there. What the hell's going on with this fella? He obviously got some problems. Look at him. Let's take care of the Bible.
Yep. Say you carry the Bible every day.
Nothing. He didn't carry a Bible on that day. Hallelujah.
Exactly.
Where was the Bible when you went up in them salons? He ain't thought about Jesus. He thought about Jesus.
Not one time. Seemed like one of those.
There have been some attacks on Oriental people. They've been doing it in California not too long ago. Yes, it has. There are been some people over in Chinatown, I believe in Richmond area, the Bay Area. They were knocking the Oriental people down, elderly people. They have several attacks. I mentioned that in one of my videos.
Yeah.
So there have been some
I watched that on the real. Jeannie Ma had an episode because she is Asian.
How you doing? Thank you.
It was like, wow.
What you say?
I had watched that on the real. Jeannie, they were talking about it, how many was happening. It was a lot of them happening because she's Asian, and she was they were talking about that. And it's sad. It's really sad how people are really attacking. And not even just that. They're saying that the COVID and everything is China, virus and all that stuff. So it's like,
Well, people got to have somebody to blame for everything. But naturally, you got common sense to know that whatever happened over in China don't have anything to do with the Chinese Oriental people here or over in Europe or that whatever happened. It has nothing to do with nobody over here in the United States.
Ignorant people. That's what it is.
But that's the point. That's what's wrong with people who don't know. I say they don't have coping skills. They're always looking for somebody to blame something on. Always mad. Always gotta, it's gotta be this group, that group. It's gotta be the Asians, the blacks, the Mexicans, the Jew, the Arab, the Muslim. You're just mad. You know what I mean? You're just mad. It ain't gonna matter who it is. You have a problem with whomever. Tomorrow,
mad as world.
Yeah, it's Mexicans tomorrow. Friday it's the Jews. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna always be somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, your chats are so lovely. It's like friends round table drinking coffee and chatting from the UK. Thank you, Helen. Yes, we got some good friends over here. We got some real good friends. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. God bless you, honey. Be safe. Oh, Exquisite. That's okay, Exquisite. Well, I'm an hour and 13 minutes in. I just I'm not gonna hold much longer. This is just a sad situation. Once again, here we are talking about some people needing to be buried over some foolishness. No matter what the reasons are, it's still foul to just go up in there and mow them people down like they're nobody.
Yes, yep.
What's wrong with what he did? And that's the sad part. Those people are not coming back. No matter what the reasons are, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
It's very terrible. Yeah. Very, very terrible.
It's a good thing they stopped him before he carried on. There's no telling how many more would be dead.
Oh yeah, if they hadn't got down. Oh, he got to Florida. He let him have it. He let him have it.
And that last report, you said his family is the one that
saw
that identified him or something.
They probably put a bulletin out on the news for the SUV.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, so that was good for his family to say
Oh yeah,
something.
they want to end up killing that boy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, you don't never know how things gonna go down when you on the run or you out here doing stuff like that, and somebody got a description. You don't know if they're gonna bring that person back dead or alive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't have no idea, and that's why you don't do stuff like that. Who want to be gunned down? But then you got those kind of people. They want to go out in the blazing glory. You know, they ready.
Oh yeah.
Bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
Sick like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very sick. Very sick. Well, I'm going to pray for these people. I'm going to pray for their families. I'm going to pray for the Atlanta metro area. I want to thank the law enforcement that found him timely fashion. Amen. And I'm thanking God that no other people were injured because 8's enough. That's 8 is too many. And it's just terrible that now somebody's got to make funeral arrangements for these innocent people. You know what I'm saying? This is horrible. Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look, Ruby said I lost track of time on the lockdown. Okay. 7 to life. I got to because I got to get me some dinner, but I'm coming back and I'm bringing a new subject from one of the chat members, Miss Terry. We're going to do another live here shortly, and it's going to be a lighthearted laugh. Nothing depressing, nothing felonious in nature. It's just going to be some women and men sitting around the table laughing with one another, and we're going to be talking about older women, younger men. That will be the next subject, and I thank you. Hey, Victim of Insanity, there's a GoFundMe already. Okay. Well, as I state, for those coming in, several people were murdered in Atlanta at some salons, spa salons, and they're no longer alive, and the suspect has been apprehended. And for those who are familiar with the story I brought you yesterday about the guy, the bum that murdered those people in a home up in Indianapolis, I did put that on my community board, the GoFundMe link, if you would like to donate to that said link. There's also the name of the guy who is the organizer, and if you want to verify everything through him, feel free to do so. We will also be praying for those who perished in that home in Indianapolis, Indiana, over a stimulus check disagreement, and also these people here in Atlanta, Georgia. So pray for all these people. I'm getting ready to check out of here. I'm going to come back in a little bit, and we're going to rock and roll because it's already getting a little late, and I'm sure this live is going to hold long because you all going to have a whole lot y'all going to want to say about this live. What you think, Night Owl?
I'll be ready with my glass of wine.
You ain't even paying attention to what I just said.
Yeah, I heard you. You said, what do I think about it? And you was wrapping up, and I said, I'll be back with my glass of wine.
You sure, or something else?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm going to behave, I'm sure.
Thank you all. Prayers for Atlanta. Prayers for Indianapolis. Join me here in a little bit. We're going live again, and this will be a woman's discussion. So bring your popcorn, your wine, and enjoy the next live because it should be a lot of laughs and fun. And I will have Miss Terry come up. So Miss Terry, please be available for the next live because this live is basically your commentary that you brought in the chat early this morning about cougars. So this next subject will be about younger men and older women. Thank you all so much for the support. I love all of you. Thank you. God bless all of you. I will be checking out of here. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App, $ Big Angie 129. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. And this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thank you, mods. See y'all in a little bit.